Each of us sometimes has a tough life, don't we? If you're single, that's rough. You're always looking for finding that mate and finding a sense of love. If you're married, sometimes it's tough living with your wife, living with your husband, taking on the responsibility of children. Even myself as a priest, as a celibate, trying to live a life of poverty and obedience, boom, it's tough. We all live in worlds that sometimes living up to what our expectations and what our commitments are tough. But Christ says, don't be people that run away from your responsibilities. Don't be running away from your commitments. I can remember that when I was in high school, the man that was in charge was saying, if once you go out for a sport, if you go out to play football or you go out to play baseball, make sure that commitment, even in a simple thing like that, is something you don't give up on and you hold on for the rest of the season, unless you're injured or something. The same thing with Christ speaking to us today. What's your commitment? What have you given yourself to? Who are the people that you're committed to? What is the dream you're committed to? And are you willing to be faithful? Christ says this in a way that's difficult because he speaks of taking up your cross. Jesus was committed to the will of his Father, even though that meant he was going to die because he spoke the truth. And yet he was willing to go on to bear his cross. And he says to each of us, in whatever vocation we are, whatever choice we've made, that we pick up the cross, because it's tough sometimes, and know that with God's help, we can find the fullness and peace, which is better than running away from the commitments we've made.